setting up the shop here at Fine Woodworking, going to make a jig for the bandsaw. All of a sudden I'm rooting through boxes looking for a chisel. I'm looking for a sharp hand plane. I'm looking for a marking gauge. What box is it in? This one, that one. It's become painfully clear to me that in order to set up the rest of the shop, we need our hand tools out and usable. And it'd be nice if they were displayed on this big, ugly wall behind us that will eventually be the backdrop of a lot of videos and everything. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take this fairly stout stack of hand tools and get them up on this wall. We're gonna have some cool ways of mounting things, and hopefully at the end it'll be functional and look good and help us set up everything else in this shop. Let's get going. So this is going to be a chisel holder. This is one block of wood that I will make slots in to receive the chisels. I'm going to rip this apart so then I can then make slots on the table saw for the chisels, and then when I screw it back in, they'll line perfectly back up, and we'll have a set of chisels hung on this. Dividing things evenly has forced us to use the metric system. So that'll get mounted to the wall, chisel going like that. Just rinse and repeat. So sometimes all you really need to do is to hang something like a handsaw is to put on a screw. Anything else I do besides putting a screw on the wall to hang the saw is going to be too much. But instead of just putting a screw on, I cut a little piece of vinyl tubing. Sometimes I use like polyethylene, like refrigerator supply line tubing. But this is what I had available to me today. And I just fed that down the screw, and that cushions it, makes it look a little bit more finished, and it's just a little nicer. That's really all that needs to be. Never ending tool wall. I'm going to tape these together, drill some holes at the drill press. there we go. I installed the shelf a little bit ago, and honestly, because I really wanted a place to keep things like pencils, and I didn't want to make a holder for them, I think this is good for now. I don't want to be too precious about it. We've already moved the spoke shaves a little bit. I think I might move the chisels a hair, but if you do this, don't get too dead set on nailing everything layout-wise first try. Think of your tool wall as a tool in and of itself, and don't be precious about it. Just make sure it's functional, make sure it works for you, and if you have to change, allow yourself to change it. If your tools change, they're gonna change. If your needs change for the mounting racks or whatever, they're gonna change, it's fine. But for now, we're gonna live with this here at the Fine Woodworking shop for a little while and see how it works for us. We're pretty pleased with it. For the past week or so, we've been working in here, and it's really nice having everything up and visible, and hopefully we just make it bigger and better as time goes by. Thanks for joining us.